Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I appreciate everyone who's tuning in to the video this morning. Today is May the 3rd, and it's Tuesday morning here, and we're getting started looking at the Emini S&P 500. Those that have been following the channel know that I trade the Emini S&P 500, which is the ES futures market, each and every day, 5 days a week. And this is my these are my live recorded sessions of me trading this particular market and posting it to the channel here. So there's lots of valuable information that's covered within the content. So this is my trading session where you can actually watch me trade, and I discuss pretty much in detail. I go over each trade, let you know my inside thoughts on why I took that particular trade. So if it's your first time watching, thank you for viewing the video this morning, and hopefully we can get you as a subscriber here on the channel. So go ahead and watch the content. If you don't mind, take a moment to sub to the channel somewhere within the video if you like the content. But basically, I'm just here to I created this channel as a means for me to start off for myself, recording my trades. And so I said, well, just basically I can go back and review my trades for the day or whatever the case is. But I also wanted to, I came to a point where I said, well, why not post it publicly where other people can view it, and maybe to help other people out that are currently in the process of learning to trade or actually trading right now. So hopefully you found some some valuable information within the content covered in my video. So let's go ahead and get today started. I always start off by looking at my 60 range chart. It looks like the market opened up around somewhere in this area over here. Okay, so we've been kind of moving sideways. We did break higher, make a high here, pulling back. So we're in a wedge right now. So be careful. We're in a wedge, building volume in this area. So looking at the 60 range chart, price continued to dip lower. Yesterday, making a low here at 40.55. Then it retraced back. So basically, we're retracing, pulling back. We do have this major area of the swing right here. Okay, so there's this is resistance here. Price is pulling back into it. You can see it rejecting right now. On the higher time frame, it looks like we're moving sideways. Even though we got the rejection, we broke lower, forming structure to the downside, meaning we pushed, made a low here, pulled back, and broke lower. We have not broken any structure, which I also like to see, like market structure to the left side of where price is. This swing right, this leg right here. I like to see price break below maybe 41.20, and then we'll see what happened. But right now, we're actually in a wedge, so don't get caught in that wedge, guys. Trading sideways, building volume. You can see here on the 60 range chart. So to me, if we get a break of 41.20, meaning breaking structure, we'll retest the lows, the prior session lows, yesterday's lows, more than likely. If not, then we'll probably break higher. And if we break this area here, we'll break it higher, test this high volume area, and possibly get tested. The highs, this area up here within the swing, the highs up here, which is from, I'm not saying it's going to happen today that it come up and hit this, touch these highs from, the latter part of April, but because even if it breaks this area here, you got to be mindful of a little area here and this area right here as well. So right now, I'm just going to play it as I see it and trade what I see. But I would be, that's why I have this red line here marked right here, because I'm looking to see a price maybe it's going to break 41.20. I'm not saying it's going to do it this second or if it's going to push higher, but be careful, like I said, because we are in a wedge on the 60 range chart. You can see that. What is a 60 range chart? It's just a range style chart, guys. Basically, in each candle, you have 60 ticks in value in each one of those candles on the 60 range chart here. But so if you kind of compare it side by side to a 1 hour chart, it may look similar, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you can see that we're also in a wedge here in the 12 range. So we'll see what happens, because I'm not. And when like I said, I was waiting. I want to see price maybe break this area here at 41.20, and then we'll probably get a push to the downside. So we'll see though. Okay, so I'm gonna trade based on, purely based on is price tapping into an area of supply and demand right now. Look at the higher time frame, because I always want to see price hitting off an area of supply and demand in the higher time frame. Not quite to the tick yet. I would like to see it actually move up a little higher, maybe test the 41.88 area, and then that will be a solid area. And we're also have confluence with a little high volume area right here. So we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, looks like the price is trying to It's back at the VPOC, so I'm definitely not trading around the PLC, guys. It may come down here and try to retest these lows down here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not too. Yeah, may test the we'll try to retest the VPOC here, but eh, we got a swing right here, so I'm not too interested right here at the VPOC where price can bounce at, so or stop it, I say. See it? So price come back down here and tested the lows right here. This is where price pushed up, broke higher. So there was a swing to the downside here. Price breaks back into it. It's pulling back, rejecting it right now. That's why you see a little W formation and pulls back to the VPOC. So I could have taken that for a long, but price could have paused or halted right here after going long. So I didn't do that because we had the VPOC sitting right there too. So you got to trade smart. And right now, we are in a wedge. I showed you that. You can see it here on the 60 range chart. You can see it on the 12 range chart, building volume in this area right here. So just my little analysis on what's going on currently. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Price gonna push up here, break higher, and pull back. Maybe we'll see. Or is it just going to push lower and break back down through the VPOC and retest the lows down here? It's kind of moving sideways, so moving sideways. So I'm not too interested. Okay, I'm long. Come on. Trying to scalp the area. There we go. Okay, we got fill there. Just taking it back up to the high right here. Right here. Okay, scalping. We could break higher and come up here and test around 858. Yep. Okay, 57, 57 and a half. Yep, 58. Like I said. So this is a little pullback trade. I saw price breaking until this little swing here to the upside, pushing up, pulling back, breaking higher. You see here on the 4 range on a little pullback. I needed to see. Price has definitely got to stay above the 41. Excuse me, 41.53 and 3/4. What I want to see it do right here. It pushed up, pulled back. When it stayed, broke back above the green candle, I went long. Okay, and I said 58. We're 2 ticks away from that. So, all right, first little trade, not much, I'm sure, because a quick little scalp, and that's what I do, guys. I'm not a position or swing style trader. I take trades based on price pulling back to an area on the retracement, and I move on from there. I wait for setups. Okay, so not much on that trade there, just 10 ticks. 10 ticks. It all adds up at the end of the day. Okay, yeah, see it working higher. All right, so I got this red line marked on the 60 range chart because I'm be interested to see if price would come up to this area here at 41.88. It'd be a good area to see if we can get some rejection from. It is a little area. That is an area of supply sitting right here, so we'll see. But my 4 range is my entry chart. I pay close attention to that as well as my 12 range. Price breaking higher. Now I'm breaking back into structure. So it's quite interesting here. The price is just going to slam back down to the downside now. This is like a V-shape kind of well, you can say reversal, but in a sense, it went up there. So it's making structure, pushed up, pulled back, made a lower high, pushed up, made a higher high. Okay, so yeah, Uh, let's see. Let's see. Mm, Yeah, that was a short right there on the full range, back down to the V pot. I didn't take it. You know, see, you could have taken that trade. Price pulled, push down, pull back, push lower. When it pulls back to this little swing right here, you want to see it stay below 41.55. When you see that green candle, excuse me, that red candle close or downside, go short. That's how I trade. So maybe that's my style trading is not for everybody, maybe, but that's how I trade and that's how I do it effectively each day, and I make a profit. All right, so price is okay. Um, okay, 41.55. Yeah. Do. Let's see. Mm, mm. It's like it may try to break higher. I'm not sure yet. What I don't want to see it do is break above this candle. Okay. Going short. Okay, there we go. Quick little short back down to this area. It could come back down here and test this as well. So the V pot. Quick little short. Just scalping right around the V pot, which is dangerous. So I don't recommend it. Excuse me, guys. 17 ticks right now. Okay. Price stays above here. It's probably gonna break back up to this little high right here. But that's trading off the full range of micro swings. So far it is. Don't want to see it break below 51 and 3/4. But if it stays above here, it could test up here. See it? So it's at an area right here. So yeah, right around the top volume node is at 55. So it may try to break higher now. I'm not sure. I mean, it's hard to say. We're at the V pot for one, and for two, we are definitely in a wedge. So be careful. This market is just moving sideways. If you look at the higher top in the 60 range, you see what it's doing, just chopping around sideways, building volume at this major peak right here, this high volume area. This is, you drop down, scale down to a lower time frame like a 12 range, you see it here. Okay, just building volume, is rotating, moving sideways. Look at that, chop, 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 chop. Okay, don't get caught in that stuff. And the price could push right up here, come up to this area here. So let's bring this down. Where is it at? Come up here, right there. So yeah, it's kind of rejecting that area now. It's right at resistance right here. I want to see it pull up a little higher, maybe, and test maybe 65. But see what happens here. There we go, tapping into it. All right, I gotta be careful though, because right below you have support. So, eh, yeah, not too keen on having a level, an area of support resistance right at the area I'm interested in, either above or below. So, yeah, we're just chopping sideways. I don't like this. Chopping sideways, you get caught in this mess, and you'll be won't end up too well. Okay, you see price moving sideways here. It is trying to make, it's making these little higher highs and higher lows to the upside. Um, Testing top end of this swing right here, this high right here, out of this swing to the downside, testing that top end right there. So, yeah. Mm, yeah, not sure. Mm, mm, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Price is gonna try to push higher, break higher. It is pushing into this high volume, excuse me, this low volume area, trying to push through it. So there's a possibility that we'll try to come up here and test maybe the 41.88. So because we're testing these highs right here. So price pushed lower, then it started making a a little high on the 60 range. Pushed up, made a high here, lower high, high here, lower high, high here, and then it pulled back. So this could be just a pullback to go higher, but it's kind of hard to say because we're ranging right now. We're moving sideways. We are in this low volume area, but we do know that price can reject a low volume area and push lower. But we also know that price can move pretty quick through a low volume area and test a high volume area. So you just got to be mindful. Okay, wait for the rejections. What I'm trying to say. Um, hmm, man, a little tricky, guys. To be honest, a little tricky. Yeah, man. I think price is trying to break lower, but we're at a high volume area, so we have to be careful here. I'm short and I'm late. Dang it. I'm late on the trade, guys. I'll be honest with you. 62 and a quarter. Yeah, let me take out here. Yeah. We're at the lower end of this high volume area. Price is already pulling back into this area, already moved back to this area here. Um, price pushed down, pulled back. Let me see. The trade was right here. I missed it at 68. Okay, I took it too way too late. All right, let's see. Yeah, my entry was correct. It was just I got into it way too late. So it's the price you pay. Let's see though. Yeah, let's see what the market's trying to do. Still haven't made a new high. Trading sideways. You can see it here on the 60 range. We just pull back up to the highs up here at 74. So let's see. Mm, um, mm. It looks like price is trying to it's pushing lower. I mean, but I do not want to get trapped in this stuff because look at it, just chopping sideways. Um, came back up here, testing these highs up here at 70, 74. It did swing, start making a small little a high here, a lower high. I mean, excuse me, a higher low, and then making a higher high up here, but started pulling back and started breaking structure back down to the downside. So um, yeah, I'm just gonna hold off. Let's see what it's gonna do. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this here, but you need to be careful here because price can reject any of these areas. Um, yeah, let me pay attention. Hmm. Ah. Um, a little rough here, a little rough. Let's see. Price could push lower. I got the VPOC right here, so yeah, there you go. Let's see. Don't like this choppy stuff. And that's exactly what the market's doing today. It's just chopping. So be careful. Hmm. Uh, yeah, I would say that the market is it's kind of not doing too much today. It's moving sideways. I don't want to get. I keep saying get caught up in this sideways action. Look at it, just chopping away, grinding sideways. That was a little short right there. You could have went short. I want to pull back to this area right here. Yeah, that was a little short. Back down to the V-pot. All right, let's see. Mm. Oh, we're back down here to the lows again. Of not today's lows, but so not today's lows, but the low of this swing to the upside. Trying to come back down here, test the lows. This area here, but let's see. Take a look at this area. Is there a swing there? And I really don't want to take a trade at the V-pot to be honest with you, but let me see what price does on this pullback right here. All right, I'm going long. 51.25. I'm going long. Hmm. Maybe a little too early there, but maybe just slightly early there. But come on. Just playing around. We're at the V-pot, so I need to be careful here. 49.75. 51.25. Come on, push up. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take. Come on. There we go. All right. I think it's going to probably push up and probably test 52 probably. We're at the VPOC, so it could play around and bounce here, so we have to be careful. There it goes. There it goes. Like I said, I wonder if the market's going to. So we're in the swing here to the upside here. Price pulled back to the lows of that swing there. Bounced. Um, so yeah, I'm curious to see what the market's going to do now. Don't quite know. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. Be mindful because they got the VPOC sitting right here still. Um, yeah, let me see. Price gonna reject this area. I'm long. Come on. We're gonna try to at least get a point out of this. 52. Come on. There we go. All right. Came back to the V pot, bounced at the V pot. Why was that? That was a rejection on a pullback. Price pushed up here, pulled back, broke structure, making structure to the upside, breaking into structure here on the pullback, right here at the high volume node, which is at the half. Also, you got 41.50, which is a half number there. Price bounce right there. Green candle close, going long back into the highs right here. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see. I gotta be careful here because this is a little area. Yeah, I need to be careful in this area here. Yep. All right, let's see. Hmm. Oh man. Hmm. We got support right here, little area of support right below us too. So gotta be mindful of that. So we're definitely trading sideways. You can see it. We're trading within this, this area here to swing to the upside. Price pull back. Trading within this leg right here that form off to the upside. Hmm. Yeah, I'm long again. Come on. Come on. Push up. There we go. So we'll come up here and test this area here. Probably at 58. Just scalped it because I'm trading off of a little micro swing here off the full range. And when you trade strictly off the full range, off a little micro swings, you gotta be very careful on what you're doing because price will could bounce fairly quick. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna be patient here. Just gonna be a little patient here. See price coming back to this area here, rejecting it each time. That's because this swing right here was making structure to the downside, but it was breaking structure over here. So it comes back up to 48 pretty much and rejects it each. Well, it rejected it right here. So let's see. What's it going to do now? It looks like it's trying to push higher, right? And I believe we may just get that push to the upside here. Hmm. Could come up here and test this area here, right up here at 65. So, all right, the market is chopping, moving sideways. Like I said, I mentioned it came back, pulled back. We're testing the lows here, the swing, making these little higher highs and higher lows, chopping to the upside, and may try to come back up here and test this high here. So, um, yeah. So let me see. Let me see. I like to see it pull back. It's coming back to this. It could push lower, so it's definitely moving sideways. Yeah. And we're dead smack at the VPOC again, so don't like it. I do not like it. It's gonna pull right up too. Like it's trying to push right up here. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, rejection right here. This could have been a long here, but we're so close to the VPOC, and it's gonna just come back up and test the highs up here at 60. It's already hit 60 now, so 41.60. There you go. Looks like we're trying to push up higher here and test up here, like I said, 65. So that's what it looks like we're doing here. Yep. All right. So this is a area of a lot of aggressive selling came out of right here, off this swing right here. So we gotta be careful though, because also we have support right below us. So it's a tricky situation here. Yeah, let me see here, guys. I'm long. I am long. There we go. Okay, long. All right, so why did I take that long? Price broke back into this structure right here, the swing here. Okay, I look at my 4 range, I saw it. I don't want to see price break back below that red line at 65 right there. Okay, breaks into it, pushes up, pulls back, breaks into it on the pullback right here. I went long. Okay, just basically above, when it broke back above the red line and took it up. There it goes, still pushing higher. Okay, so that was a decent trade. There was some, plenty of opportunity to get into trades. When price broke above the structure right here, this swing right here, this swing to the downside right here, there was, all this selling took place. You see all these little micro swings. These are the little swings that represent, you don't see it here on the 12 range, but on the 4 range, you see it, right? So basically, the way to really trade though, that area there is price pushes down, pull back, and push lower, okay? Then price turn back around, start making a move for the upside. The moment it breaks above 58, okay, and it starts breaking into these little swings, so you start just looking for pullbacks. That's all you do. So like let's look at this area here at 60. Yeah, say 60. When price pushed up here, pulled back, broke above. Well, let's say this here, right here. When price pushed up here, pull back, broke back above. I don't want to see it price break back below 60, and it did when it came back down here. Okay, so then I just have to wait for price to break back into that area. Okay, pushed up, pull back. Okay, broke higher, then the pullback. As long as price stays above 60 on the pullback right here, close green candle, go long. So you got to be mindful of what's going on. You're marking your areas and zooming in on the 4 range to really get into the trade at the right time. All right. So we're back up to the highs again here at 74. Now this is this not the area where price is going to break and push higher? Low volume area here, and price pushes higher. We're probably just going to come up here and we have an opportunity to come up here and test 88, 89 area right up in here somewhere. Okay, price bounce right here at 80, just say 79. I'm sorry, no. It's a few ticks away from. Yeah, it really hasn't even hit the area of resistance yet. But I'm really looking for price to pull back into move back up to around 88, 89, somewhere in there, and it could maybe just could move just a smidge higher, and maybe look for some rejection. So we'll see. Okay, so we pushed a little higher. Okay, so we kind of tapped into that area now. We're actually slightly in that area. Let's see. Yeah, kind of where I want to be at. Okay, so and looks like price so far is is trying to make structure to the downside. It really hasn't done it yet. Um, so it's almost, let's see, 87. Yeah, almost there. I'm not sure if it's done pushing up quite yet. This is in an area where there's a lot of selling that took place right here. So price is uh, pulling back to that area, looks like. But be careful, be mindful because we got this big swing to the downside. So price can reject out of this area and push lower. We've seen that over the last month. Price is just, broke to the downside, push down here, pull back, push lower, pull back into resistance, push lower, pull back into resistance to push lower, pull back, but it actually broke this area of resistance here to pull back into this other area of resistance right here above it to push lower, and it kept doing that on its way down. So, yep, and it's broke. You see we're made a low here. So far, it's breaking back above this high here, but we're pulling back into this major area of resistance. So, price has just been pulling back to break lower, and then pulling back into areas of resistance to break lower again. So, I'm not saying it can't continue pushing higher. You just got to kind of trade you see price bounce right here, and it pushed up real hard. It pushed quickly. Okay, see the red line is now we're hitting that red line now. So this is where I'm going to be. This is where my eyes kind of open up. I'm a little interested now to see what price is going to do from here. Okay, so basically what we did was push up, pull back, and make another high. Be trying to move lower here. I'm going short, guys. Let's see, 80.25. Yeah. Oh. Close that. Bad trade. Bad. I got into a trick. Got out of a trade, and for some reason, hit the close button and messed up there. Okay, it's okay. It's okay because I only lost 2 ticks there, so that's okay. Yeah, so that was a solid trade going short back down here, and had a little hiccup there when I was trying to get out the trade. Yeah, it's okay there. 11.17. So I picked up 12 ticks on that trade right there. All right. All good, all good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Um. So yeah, let's wait to see what price does when it pulls back to this area here. All right. So we're tapping back into this area. Let's see. It's gonna come down here. Okay. All right. Ah. Mm, pull back. Looking for it. Well, I was looking for price to pull back, but okay, there it goes. Not sure if it's gonna. Okay. Here she goes. Um. Yeah. Right here, maybe. Okay. Maybe try to push higher. Okay, so let's see. All right, trying to push higher. Looks like it may be trying to push higher. Okay. Does appear that way. Maybe it's not done pushing higher yet. Let's see. Yeah, on this pullback right here to this red line, You could have went short. Price rejected, pushed down, pulled back. More than broke below this area right here. You could have went short down to this area, but a small little short area. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a little long. I'm just taking a scalping it. Come on, come on. I'm just scalping this area real quick, guys. Oh man, come on. Yeah, I'm not too happy with this little trade I took. Not a good trade. Shit, you can push lower. Yeah, I'm gonna get out this trade. I don't like it. And oh, there we go. Okay, quick little pop up. That's fine. It wasn't that was a little risky trade I got into right there, so it's all right. Not too pleased with that trade. I was able to get out of it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see what it's gonna do. So yeah, price pushed up, pulled back, broke back into this area here, trying to take the highs out on the pullback. I was looking for a little long entry, and that's what I did. So yes, sir. Pullback right here would have been a long. You could take it back up to a little swing high. You know, we're talking about 41.85 back up to 41.87, maybe a point and a half right there. So maybe a point, not much. So just scalping right there. But we are in this area here off the higher time frame. You can see it hitting on this high volume area right here. It could break above this area to push higher. So just depends. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, guys. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in and watching the video. It's your first time watching today's, one of my videos, recorded sessions. Appreciate it. Hope you find some value in the content. I'm a scalper. I simply trade on retracements, following price action, and that's pretty much how I do it each and every day, guys. I wait for the setups, take them, wait for the next one. So I don't like to sit in a trade for lengths or periods of time. I just wait for looking at my charts. Price moves to retraces to an area of first of all, like I said, I want to see it reject off an area of supply and demand off the higher time frame, the 60 range. From there, I want to see price start breaking structure. Making structure and breaking structure at the same time. And once it starts doing that, I want to see it reject an area, pull back to an area of support or resistance, and then take my trade. So we're still rejecting this area so far. So let's see, just made a higher high here. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to close the video out. I appreciate everyone tuning in. See you in tomorrow's video. And if you're trading, please be safe in the market. Take care.